enough. It's Smith. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Watson. That one intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Watson's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
18, Rodler, 18, come on.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
18, ready, 60 Eagles, 6, go.
Now it's Milroe. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down.
70 Rangers.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Milroe on 1st down. Downfield, he's got Horton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play for Seattle. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready.
He'll step up and run this. He'll take this forward for about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
70 Timberwolves.
2nd and 4.
To the air, it's Milroe. Exiting, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chubb backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
3rd down.
Cougar 19. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
4th down, and here's Milroe. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hot 70.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on. 60 Bison. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap to Watson. Headed left, buying time. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Panther 60. Go.
Out of the gun, Watson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
19 tight, 19, ready, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They're gonna go. It's Watson. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
18, Pioneer. Riggs, Dragon 60.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, break. Get up.
The tight end motioning left here.
Ready.
On 1st down, Watson. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks will take over at their own 14-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and burn him down.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Jack,
27-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this.
Ready, set. 19 tight, 19.
Watson now on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Up with very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, strike.
Back to throw is Watson. The second down throw is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
It's 4th down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
On the give, it's Smith. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. From the 35, here's second down and a yard.
Let's go now. 7-18, pioneer.
To throw is Watson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 1 yard to go.
Now Watson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
And it's 4th down.
They snap it to Watson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs.
A gain of 14.
A run inside with Smith. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
On the Seahawks 31-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. That's to the right side and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Watson to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Nothing, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Milroe throwing on second down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Ready, set. Ready, 60 Vikings, Cougar 19.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Warriors 7, Panther 11, Panther 11, Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
The play is a turnover on down.
Get up. 77.
On first and 10, here's Watson. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Trap 50, trap 50.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Defensively.
Here we go. Stop.
Milroe. His pass taken in by Shaheed. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Nike, 19 right. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Milroe going to throw it again. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
68, Buffalo 18. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Nineteen tight, 19 tight. Rig alert, rig alert. Wrapped up, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
To throw again is Milroe. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready? That's it. 70 Timberwolves.
Now first down throw for Watson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Left it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing is Watson. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray.
Noah Gray. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Like. Go.
To the air again. Watson. This one. A deep shot for Rice. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On 1st and 10. Here hit as he throws. And
For this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3rd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go. Hurt. Riggs. Get up.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
4th down.
Cup 19. Trap 50. Dragon 60. Ready?
4th down, and here's Milroe. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Get it. 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Ready.
On first down, it's Watson. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. We got a little reckless that time, and the defense made a pass.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Chiefs 17.
Now Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Panther 11. 60 Bison. 6 Street. 18 Rattler.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Let's go now. 70. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Throwing is Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Ready? Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Watson now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Look at him go! And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accurate, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Here we go. One final play. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for two, and it does not pan out. So it's a win here for the Seahawks as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that second win here in Week 2. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL